aren't confident. Hello, everybody. Tom here. I hope you're all well. Today, I'm decided I'm going to do some myth busting. Think of me like a ghostbuster, if you like, and busting makes me feel good. I want to disperse a few preconceived notions, some myths about mental health, about the way people are, which just aren't true. There's no evidence really, okay? And one such thing and one such myth is that quiet people just aren't confident. It's a lie. I know so many introverted people that are streets ahead in terms of like self-belief, and they're really, really smart. They absorb so much, and just because they're quiet, they're considered, perhaps in certain walks of life, to have no confidence. Consider that sometimes, is it that somebody doesn't talk because they don't know what to say? Or is it that they only talk when they really feel there's a need, or is there some value to be added? Because, example, my brother's girlfriend doesn't talk much, even now, even after many, many years of them being together, and for me knowing her for many, many years, you don't get more than a few sentences out of her. But there's been times when she has spoke, and actually a lot of what she's had to say has been really, really quite profound and very smart. So to suggest that somebody doesn't have any confidence because they don't talk is completely wide of the mark, in my opinion. You know, people may understand what I mean by this phrase. To coin an old phrase, empty vessels make the most sound. And sometimes, yes, those that are the loudest actually don't have much good to say, and they just waffle. And yeah, don't believe that somebody that's quiet isn't confident. They probably are, but they're probably just being quiet is just their way. So I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on this. I know somebody, and I've known several people in life actually, who have perhaps appeared more confident than they are, and they talk a lot, and when talking a lot, they talk a lot about themselves, and they probably put on this arrogant front that they are this, they are that. And in all fairness, it's insecurity. It's insecurity. They feel they have to justify themselves by talking about themselves, telling everybody how they are the best thing since sliced bread. And that's their way of probably deflecting really someone who doesn't really have a lot of like self-esteem. And I say this because I have recently come across an individual in one of my workplaces who will talk a lot about himself and go on about how he's done this, he's done that, he's very impressive, he's one of the best at this, that and the other. And in all fairness, I don't really see any evidence. I'm not saying that he hasn't got the skills and attributes that he's going down at. But for me, it is all just talk. And knowing him how as I do, I think it's actually a masquerade. And really quite deep down, he's very insecure. Remember, I'll leave you with this. People do not fake depression. They fake being okay. It's true. There are so many people out there who are telling you day in, day out that they're alright, and they're not. It's very hard to spot. And some people, no matter how hard you try and find out, they will keep it shut and keep it to themselves. But for the most part, from what I can see, there is no real strong evidence that someone who doesn't talk much doesn't have any confidence, because you can't make that assumption. To be introverted, to be a quiet, naturally quiet person, is someone that is probably more of a thinker than someone that says, and would therefore probably suggest that they are confident. They have got something about them that's perhaps different. But anyway, it's a preconceived thing. I've here to myth bust, and I think I've busted a myth about that. Guys, first of 3 videos this week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening, as always. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. First of 3, as I said, put down in the comment section below, please. What's your experience? Do you think that people that are quiet naturally lack confidence? Are they silent because they don't really feel they can add any value, or are they actually just observing everything that's going on, and really they're not quiet because they're there's anything lacking there. They're quiet because they're quiet, and that's it. Yeah. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, and please consider giving me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign going ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Back in a couple of days with another video, but until then, as always, thank you all ever so much for listening. Appreciate your time and energy spent here. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.